Oh, it would help to have Minecraft selected. Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Happy Monday, y'all. How is it Monday? How is it Monday already? My weekend, it flew. It flew. Back in All the Mods 10. We are, you know what? With shaders, maybe? Ooh, yep, there we go. Magic beautifulness. Let's we have like random stuff to do today. I want to have the gear we need to set up some passive farming with Ars Nouveau, and I want to show you how to do that. We'll go out to the Ars Nouveau area. We're probably gonna set it up out there potentially, and then hook it up to our storage. I have prizes on the roof. I went up to plant a few more seeds, and these guys were up here. Oh, there's only 3 of y'all. What happened to the 4th one? It's kind of weird. Where'd he go? Anyway, there was a skeleton horse up here, and it, boom, turned into the 4 horses of the apocalypse. And so our bow one-shot the skeletons off. Where'd the other guy go? Did he fall? He probably fell. What on earth? Anyway, I added a couple more, like, basics up here. Like, I realized I didn't have jungle saplings or birch or cherry or mangrove or anything. You know, like you do, because maybe Winnie wants to build something. Possibly? Yes, like an actual base, but yeah, I digress. I did add, what do we have? Lappy seeds and brass seeds because we got them as rewards for doing all the things. If you don't know, collect your mission rewards. Like, what? I have more mystical agriculture rewards. What else have we done spectacularly? There it is. Probably got a seed I got as a reward instead. Yes. End seeds, which I didn't even make. We just got them. And that led to another seed of awesome. This feels like it's going to be a cycle of seed rewarding. Are we done? Maybe? Possibly? Yes. Okay. But I've collected all our rewards and thrown them in storage. What did we get? Electrum, Flux, Ruby. Won't say no to that. Imperium Coal. Imperium Ingot. Nice. Very nice. I was looking at creative flight options. And one of our options is to go with the flight module for the mystical agriculture armor. But of course, we could also just make, like, set up AE and do quantum gear, which takes forever, but it's doable given that we're growing our resources. It's just, I have to set up automation to make all the things. And I don't wanna. Why my bunny feet are see-through. There we go. Anyway, today's just derping around, in case that was unclear. Let's see. Let's do some destruction early on because we can. Let's take down our windmill because we don't need it anymore. As much as we have loved it, it needs to go. So let's backpack our butts up there. Okay. There we go. Hello? I can't. Wow. Landing? Just turn it off. That works. Oh, little windmills. And my magnets on, yes. You have done wonderful things for us up until this point. But we are done with your very small RF production. This was producing a total of, I think, 80 RF for all 4 windmills, which is great when you're on a server and it can just passively produce power. But now we're producing about 50k RF per tick. So we don't need it. Which means we don't need you either anymore. It's very sad. And our elite energy cube is kind of obsolete. I wonder if we should... Well, eventually it'll empty. Because this guy is pulling power from it. So as soon as that's empty, we'll think about where to put the other storage. Let's fix the hole in our house. What do I need? Some stairs. Some oak stairs. We'll put all this away. And maybe some oak blocks. And maybe some spruce stairs. Sure. Sure, she says. That's why we need creative flight, because our jetpack is really cool, but a little awkward when I'm trying to... I can't build with it. It's very awkward. I think we're going to go with that. Well, that was very quick and anticlimactic, and now we no longer have a big old windmill sticking out our house. I did also, while we're up here, continue to make upgrades to our apothic enchanting area. And so I watched a lovely video by Javi Herobrine that's just like everything you need to know about apotheosis, like A to Z. And he gives a recommendation for the ultimate enchanting area and what you need. You need 5 echoing skulk shelves, 1 bee shelf, which I don't have out here because it ruins the quanta. It adds 100% quanta. 2 heart sea shelves, heart forged. We have 4. It doesn't matter. I just did it for aesthetics. 2 draconic end shelves, which we have over there. They provide just Eterna. 1 deep shelf of arcane treasures, which actually wasn't that bad to make. And then 1 of the geode encased bookshelf of stability. I have multiples of those to take our quanta down to 0. So if I were to grab a book out of here, say, and put it in here, you can see that we get we have 99.5 Eterna. Arcana, pardon me. Why am I missing that 0.5? Oh well. And 100% Eterna. I must have something that doesn't quite get our arcana up there. We have 0 quanta, but that's if we need quanta for things, that's an easy switch out. Like we would switch out the hell shelves. There we go. That's +3 though. Oh no, you just remove the geode encased bookshelves. And that gives us whatever quanta we need to do things. Like, for example, I made infused dragon's breath. Ta-da! Which you need at least 80 Eterna. Quanta has to be between 15 and 30. And your arcana has to be at least 60. And that's just switch out your bookshelves until you get those numbers, right? Not difficult. I think I ended up having to add 3 purple candles to get to the exact arcana. So don't forget you can add skulls for quanta and candles for arcana. Maybe that's what happened. Am I missing a candle? Huh. But they only go up to, what does the candle say? Oh, it just adds it, period. Let's see if that's what was missing. So that's 1.25. Nope. Still nothing. Yeah, well. And then the other thing you can add are bookshelves that help you with, or items that help you with clues. For example, when we put a book in here, oh, it'll tell us, Ravines reveal all. We're good. So it'll tell us exactly what's on the book. Right? It's pretty cool. I did enchant a crap ton of books. Used up a lot of our experience, and I have put them in this thing, the enchantment library. So you just shift-click books in here, and then say I would like a Bane of Arthropod sword. It'll tell me max level available. I could make a book up to level 7 of Bane of Arthropods. Oh, there's 6. There's 7. And put that on a sword if I wanted. And if I don't want it, I just shift-click the book back in there, and it puts it back in as by fuel. I don't know. Oops. Go in there. Don't click anything unless you want a book. So we have the ability. I've now added protection 7. Yeah, to our helmet. So we're rocking protection 7, 5, 5, and projectile protection. Do we have fire protection? No, that would be nice. Do I have enough? Let's see. I do. Let's just go 7. Oh, that was 6. 7 is the max we can do. And then I would come back over here to an anvil, because I don't think I put some in my enchanting area, like a derp. And we could add it, because we have apothic, you can stack. Oh, it's not going to work on that one. What about my... That's blast. Is this already... Oh, it already has 2 kinds of protection. Rude. Well, maybe we need to make a new chest plate. This is just... words, netherite, instead of refined obsidian. And if we compare those... Netherite's +8. But a refined obsidian is +12. I would just like the enchantments off my chest plate on this one. And I think there's a way to do that. In all the mods 10, something books with an anvil with the chest plate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's sleep and see if I can figure out how to do this. Good morning, Kirk. How goes it? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, good. See, I do have anvils in here. And maybe books. Made a crap ton of books. Yep. And some dirt. Do we have some dirt? I do have some dirt. Dirt, books, anvil. Let's see if this is a thing. I thought I read this. That if I put... Let's put it in a hole so I don't pick them up. Let me turn off my magnet. Like you do. So if I put a bunch of books in here and the piece of armor and I do that, does that do something? No. I dreamed that. I feel like I'm missing a memo. It's entirely possible. I'm sure there's a way to do this. Let's just see what we get when we throw our... See, it's another episode of Winnie in a crafting table. Sorry. Mana, ice heat. No, that's terrible. Let's, how many levels are we gonna need? A lot. Oop, not all those. Just 100, I think. It's a level 100. Yeah, I don't want those. Let's do a throwaway book. Of things we may want. Ooh. Blessing, Curse of Bones, Precision. I don't even know what precision is. All these cool. Allows thrown boomerangs to deal critical hits. Okay, thanks. Let's get the book with Sweeping Edge. That's fine. Now what do you say? Projectile Protection 8. Unbreaking 6. Life Mending. Berserker's Fury. Death Strider, Fortune, Feather Falling. Let's get that one. So I give myself another level. Look at all these. That's a great book. I'm just putting them in the library, right? I keep the fire protection. Unbreaking, projectile, icy thorns. I feel like that's the same. Nature's blessing. Loyalty, fertile comb cutter. Let's go back to 100. Sanctified. Who even knows? Soul looting. That might be useful. Channeling, sanctify. Okay, what does our shirt say now? Blast protection, blessing, curse of bones. None of that's bueno. Okay, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Here we go. We want on our chest fire protection and protection, obviously. So those are fire protection 7. We want... What is life mending? Consumes received healing to repair items. This is not bad. We want mana boost, probably. Oh, we want mending. I do have one mending book. Nice. Where is protection? Regular protection. Protection 7. Protection 7, fire protection 7, mending. Unbreaking, maybe. Reflective defense. Blocked attacks may harm the attacker. Rude. Respiration. Can't put that. Reaper. Rebounding. I don't want to bounce back. Ruthless strike. I bet that goes on a sword. Scavenging. Soul, let's see, Spectral Conjurer. Stable Footing negates the mining seed penalty for flying. That's good. Oh, Swift Sneak. We got a Swift Sneak 5. That goes on boots though. Crap. We'll put that on there. Temptation, Thorns. Damage to enemies when you attack them, but it costs durability. I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. We can put a Thorns 4. Soulbound for sure. Unbreaking. Unbreaking 5 is beautiful. That seems like it would be a good chest plate. Mr. Enderman. Get out of my house. We have an Enderman problem. Okay. Fire protection, mending. Protection. Unbreaking. Thorns. Soulbound, for sure. Ooh, that's getting up there, isn't it? Soulbound protection, fire, thorns, breaking, mending. Okay, let's see if we can get that on the chest plate. Yes! Nice! We'll call this our, what is this gonna be? This is like, full metal jacket. Right? Yeah, that's it. Something. Nice. Which did up our armor a bit by going from netherite to the refined obsidian. Okay, and then can I put... Do we have stable footing? We already have stable footing on our... Already have it on our feet. Nice. So we can just throw this back in there. And this can go in here. No, that was mine. Hello? Wait. Yes? Is that what I called the other one? Great Plate of Eternity. I mean, am I going to miss the Berserker's Fury? Probably not. Nope. Also, I have a sad lack of anything but green level gear to destroy and use for Apothic enchanting. So there's that. Put all this away. Anvil, everything, magnet back on. Oops. Somehow I have an Enderman heart in my pocket. It's a feature. Okay. That's enough enchanting. Let's upgrade this jobber-do. It's our reactor. It's producing 47 RF per tick. Right now, I think the only thing we're running is the hostile neural networks. Nice. I've been doing wither predictions. And I hooked up a little like chest full of prediction matrices with a pipe just to keep those full because that was making me bananas. So this is Winnie's janky automation. But look at that, 12 nether stars. And I'm going to take these wither predictions and put them in here and get more nether stars. Woo! So we have 32. Blue 32. Oh, and I made a thing. This is what I did because we needed a better model, right? Wither data model. We have an advanced one now because I did this. Look, I thought it was so cool. Wither box. I made some of the draconium infused obsidian and made a box. I'm out in the water, like right next to the base, and so spawn a wither, go home. Wait till the wither goes boom, slash back. Kill wither. Right? And they can't get anywhere or hurt anything because they're in here. We don't ever need to do this again, though. Thank God. Can I get all this at the same time? Oh, yeah, amazing. Come on. And it just cost... making the draconic is not expensive really at all. It's obsidian, draconic dust, and blaze powder. Like, it was super cheap for what it was, but we might use that later for other things. Okay, and let me put all these levels back. Oh. I need to put one of these down here. I need to route our XP and put it in storage so I can get it out of storage, you know, all the things. Also sleeping. Also, because I made all of the Apothic improvements. Good morning, Koala. Sorry, I missed you coming in. Happy Monday, lady. Or happy Tuesday, I guess. Late Monday night. For you, almost Tuesday. Are we Tuesday yet? Not quite. Oh, how are you doing, my friend? I hope everything's okay. Okay, things I was going to say. Yes, because we fixed the enchanting, look what I did. Our charm of night vision is now unbreakable. Very exciting. That was this little guy, and you can see the only thing you can do is infuse it, but you need exactly 100 Eterna, between 8 and 13 Quanta, and between 32 and 37 Arcana. That is just shuffle all your bookshelves till you get those numbers. I'm just saying. I don't want to do it again. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Good morning. The server is running beautifully, by the way. Even with shaders, it's happy. What else did I do? Look, I upgraded our goo to Shadow Pulse in case we need it from Just Dire Things. So now we can make Eclipse Alloy. I just felt compelled. And because we're growing netherite. Actually, I could just show you in the storage. Duh. How are we doing? 4K netherite essence. We have 56 blocks of netherite. I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. Let's add more. That. Woo, 106 blocks. So I've been taking that and turning it into Eclipse Alloy because I can. We'll do some just dire things later. And we need Skulk to fuel that. And I kept searching for Skulk and not finding Skulk. We have a lot of it. I was spelling it wrong. Just FYI, it's SC. Oh, look! You can see the process even with my shaders. They fixed it. Good job, Direwolf! Thanks! Now I can hear the things. Tom says it's good that the server is running, yeah. Yes, I should be around. I should. It's been a hell of a month. Had parental birthdays and my mom, while she was on vacation, fell. So been helping her deal with that from far away, which is always not bueno. She's fine. It's very, very more ego than pain. But there was a hospital visit involved, so. Okay, and I think y'all have seen... Oops, I forgot to get all the stuff we need to do this. Hold, please. Because we're going to start over in the farm. Can I just eat these? No. So rude. Okay. You'll ping me. Okay, that sounds good. There was that torch. Okay, we've been to the mining district. Here are the things I made. Containment jars. Ender source jars. I got the tattered tome because that's the instructions. We made a ritual brazier and some tablets of containment. So I guess the only one, everything else like the JEI recipe is really easy. The tablets of containment are... You need the manipulation essence, glass bottles, and vexing archwood. And that's the essence we've been farming over there. Or producing over there. And the jars are like just slabs and glass. Super easy. Ritual brazier, also just a crafting recipe. If I could find it. There it is. Just gold, block of source gem, make an arcane pedestal. We have all that stuff. Super easy. Oh, and I did this too. Home Ars. So we can pop over here. Okay. So we need we're gonna do this here. Or should we do this down where our old mob farm was? Probably down where our old mob farm was. But the first step is to get the mobs you want to farm into jars. And that is pretty easy to do. So I want access to wool. So I'm going to put down a jar, and I'm going to put down a brazier. 1 jar, by the way. And then I'm going to take a tablet of containment and right-click the brazier, and then I'm going to right-click that when I'm ready. Oh, and it pulled the cow in. Which is fine. Can I get a sheep, please? So it's still running. If I put down another jar, it should pull another critter. Oh, it needs source. Aha! This is why we brought these. There we go, a sheep. So I put down an ender source jar, which is hooked up to our source over there. So wherever I set it down, it's going to stay full. So it can supply the ritual. And I can just pick it up and move it whenever I need. Okay, that's all I needed was one cow and one sheep from here. And then I would actually like a chicken as well. Every time, and maybe a pig. Every time you set down the brazier, you have to relight it. So let's see. Do we need a pig? We probably don't need a pig, but I definitely need a chicken. And mobs have to be within 3 blocks of the jar and the ritual. So I'm going to light this one again. And left click it. It should be able to capture one without extra source. If I wanted to do more jars of things, I would need to put down the source jar. That's it. That's how you capture the mobs, right? So now we have a sheep, a cow, and a chicken. Woo! And wow, why do I have so many eggs? Can we throw you in somewhere? And put you and you away. I don't think I need the tattered tome right this second or the Dominion wand. And what else do we need? Let's see. In order to take advantage, I do have Drink Me tokens. Nice. And I need mossy cobble. And probably some... Well, we're going to have them feed into the existing storage. But we're going to make this way less janky. So I no longer need... Because we're going to be passively producing these, we don't need a container for the mobs, right? So we're going to retrofit our current mob farm. We won't even need the whole filter the barrel thing. We do need to still put things in this storage. And XP will be a completely different format. So we'll pick that up. I'll pick all that up. I'll pick all that up. In fact, we're just going to take the whole thing down. Which is sad, but it's time. Because we no longer... Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. I would like to use Silk Touch to get this. Hold on. I'll get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and we'll keep you. Do you have Silk Touch on you? No. I don't have any enchanting on this shovel. What on earth? This is like a Winnie fail. I think I just don't think about needing the equipment to be that fancy to do what I want to do. Sad. Let's at least add Silk Touch. I'm sure I have at least one in here. Yeah. And maybe it's got efficiency 3 on it. Okay, it does have little tiny minor ones, but Silk Touch for sure. I don't know if you can pick up dirt. Oh, it costs 4 levels. I really should put... There we go. How about 5, just for giggles? I've not upgraded this shovel either, clearly. I mean, it's crimson steel, but it's definitely not fancy. Okay. Here we go. Silk Touch. Back down. Kind of like the hedge trimmer. Yes, something like that. Will that work? Does it? Oh, it does. Oh, that's nice. That's very cool. So now I have dreadful dirt later if I need it. That's awesome. Okay, basically we just want to turn this into a functional room where we can put our little Drigme buddies and put down some logistics and have it not be cramped. Because we no longer need to like have mobs actually physically spawn in the world to collect their drops. Advanced mob farming for the win. But Winnie's obsessed and needs things to be not janky. Like filling in all your holes. This is just Winnie playing Minecraft today. Nothing fancy to see here. We will need in there. And I'm still a big fan of the tiles. I think this can be our floor level. Yeah. Which means you can be filled in. Right? And if I were super cool, I would have used the building gadget for this, but why? It's just a deep slate tile that takes so long to mine. It's really weird. How was everybody's weekend? Did y'all get some R&R time? Did you get errands done? Physics and I watched anime together. It was fun. I'm slowly corrupting her over time to want to watch all the crazy stuff that I do. I say that I'm very picky about what I share with her because I don't want to like feed her bad anime. You know what I mean? Or that not bad, but pulpy, I guess, if you will. Like right now I'm totally hooked on the isekai genre of anime, which is all the journey to another world. And all the worlds are basically MMO games. Okay, now what do we say? What do we say about making this a little more... a little less jank and a little more fancy. We can't go to the right because we've got stuff in the way, but we could go this direction. I wonder where... Wow, too many things that need to go in storage. Hold, please. Uh-huh. And I should have a lot of deep slate tiles from all this, yeah. Let's grab all that. Can you go to your home? Where does this go? I don't even know. It used to hook to something. I think I had plans for them to all link together. Oops. But right now, we just want to hide the ugly. Tra-la! Okay, that's good. I have all this totally, closed up because mobs were spawning, right? We don't want mobs to spawn in weird places. Do we like the ceiling there? I think we do. Am I gonna need it there? Yes, I am. Da-da, da-da. Okay, beautiful. Just use all... Why won't you go in the... Oh, we've got that stupid bridging mod thing that I normally turn off. Only because it messes with my building vibe here. Yay for autofill. See, the thing is, by the time I get the mining gadget out and change the settings and do all the things, then, like, I could have just done this. So we're just doing this. That's good. We don't even have lanterns in here. Like, it's not jank. It's just like, come on. Could have made cool. Oh, we could just put. Do I have glowstone? I have tons of glowstone. Let's do fancy things like glowstone. Right? And we'll check with our... We could have glowstone, and then we could do things like, do we have any really cool trapdoors we can make? There's all kinds of fun things. That still let light through them and look dark. Ancient trapdoor. Out of what? Ancient planks. We don't have those. Any fun colors? Let's see. I don't think I have any Arum logs. But we can do dark oak trapdoor with fancy patterns on it. We have to put it in the workbench. So we just need a plain dark one to start. And then we have to figure out where Winnie put the carpentry bench. That's gonna be fun. Oh, let's nap. Let's nap, let's nap. Winnie never, right? Sure it's around here. There it is. Yay. Gold bar. Give me all those. The other thing I need to do is make the elevator also go down to the mob farm level. Like, there's no reason I couldn't go pop. I don't think we're too far off from being able just to walk through there. Oh, and I really want to do it from the front side, or do we care? That's cool. It can be indented. Okay. Also, we don't need you anymore. And we'll ignore our ceiling. So, what we have to do is put our jars of critters. We could just stack them. So I'm going to put these three guys here. And then we put within range of them, we're going to do 6 across. So I'm going to put one here, which should reach everybody. And then if we... how do I do this? do I throw you on there without my magnet on? Hold on, I think I need a Drigme charm. Yes, so we need to turn this into a Drigme charm. So we need to go to our enchanting apparatus with some fish, seeds, wheat, apple, carrot, and stone. Should be pretty easy. Apple. Fish. I can make fish, I think. If I go like this. Can you be crafted? I know you can. Raw cod. There it is. Haha. We'll take some fish. Because I made fish seeds, so we have fish essence. For reasons. Important reasons, even. Carrot. Wheat. Lots of wheat. That's being grown. What do we say? These source gems. And that's it. Wheat, apple, carrot, seed, fish, gem, seed. I don't have as many of those. And let's go to our enchanting thing. And I think this is shapeless, so carrot, wheat, and then 3 source gems. 1, 2, 3. And then if I stick the Drigme token in the middle, dun dun! It magically turns into a Drigme charm. Nice. So let's do the same thing again. Apple, seed, fish, source gem, Drigme token. And I keep picking up source berries. Yes, I'm throwing source berries away because we have 131k of them. They're currently just being voided. But that's how we're producing our source, in case that was unclear. Why didn't that work? Oh, I have 2 carrots. What? Oh, I need not an apple. I need the wheat in place of a carrot. My bad. There we go. Once more with feeling. Boom. Okay. Then we put apple, fish, seed, wheat, carrot. 3 gems. And a Drigme charm. Drigme token, pardon me. And now we take our Drigme charm and we go click it on the moss cobble. And that will turn it into a little Drigme home. So we run down here. So we have our 3 mobs. And we take our Drigme charm and we right click. The powers come down from the sky. And it turns into a Drigme and a little Drigme henge. And so he starts very happily talking to the mobs and gathering their things. So what we want to do is put a barrel right next to the henge. And he should start putting items in the barrel. I think I may have to tell him. Hold on. that that's his storage. So if I right click him, it says stored entity, and I shift right click. Nope. Right click and then right click the barrel. You should put stuff in there, or do you want to vanilla something? That should do it. Maybe he needs more source. They take a while to produce things. Do you like it to the side, or would you prefer it behind it? I can usually do it to the side. They're normally really good about figuring out the storage. Okay, well, in addition, we also want to give this some significant source. So I'm actually going to put one of our ender... Nope, not there. I'm going to put one of our ender source jars on top of this. And that should provide it with source. Although I'm a little worried that I don't see it. It should just take it from nearby. Source jar. You should just pull it from a source jar, right? I don't have to put a relay above you. And you're still not producing anything. Hold on. Can I put a vanilla chest? 1 second. Because it doesn't need to be big. We're going to move everything into storage. You should just know that that's your storage area. Maybe, possibly. Sometimes ours is like really easy, and sometimes I'm not sure if it's working. But we'll give it a minute. I really think I can stick a big old whatever next to it. And he'll figure it out because it's touching the hinge. And I still want to put the source jar like 1 block away. Because that should be plenty of reach. And if we were super fancy, we would say, do this maybe. And it would look like the jar is supposed to be there. And ideally, we could put down another Drigme dude on the same house, and he can help. As long as they have enough source. And I think we can even do 3 little guys working at once. We have plenty of source to do that. They should just pull source from this jar. Oh yeah, there we go. I see it. Nice. Oh, that took a lot. That's okay. Yay, look, and we're getting drops. So, raw chicken and raw beef, because we just have passive mobs right now. So, let's go into the nether for our blaze spawner and perform this ritual and throw a blaze in there. So I might need the jar. I don't think I need the wand. Put everything on our hotbar. Take a little nap. Do. And run to the nether. because we have a blaze spawner. And I just want to throw this down, throw that down, light it, wait for one to spawn. Well, I mean, I just run it. And it should grab one. And you really only need one. Especially on a server. Okay, there's one. Nice. Pick up our stuff. Beautiful. I have one blaze in a jar. And let's go... I guess the easiest place would be to go to... the end portal. And let's go put an Enderman in the jar. Because we can. Let's just find one, not one of the creepy ones. I'm just saying. Why are there only creepy ones out today? Here's a couple. Sir, can you just stand right there? Hello? 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 Ah! No, I don't like you. Why? Why do you have to be mad? You suck. I don't like you at all. At all. Chase around Enderman. Source needed, really? Quick! Dadgummit. Hey, come over here. Can you go in the jar? It's running. Are you mad? So mad. Oh, they can't be aggroed? Really? That's rude. Can you come here? Come on, Endermans. That's right. Come closer. I put one right there. It's got to be within 3. It's running. Can I shove you over there? Can you just follow? Just come over here, dude. No? You can't be mad. Oh, there's one in there. We got him. Okay. We're golden. Nice. Slash home. And let's add these to our mob room. So that's it. Like, that is Ars Nouveau mob farming. Oh, we got a vengeance spirit out of that one. Interesting. So there's our Enderman. There's our blaze. I don't... Does a vengeance spirit drop anything? I don't know. Let's put it in there. Vengeance spirit. I don't know. We'll let them figure it out. 3 little Drigme buddies. And the more mobs there are, the happier the Drigmes get. And the faster they produce things. Right? So we should probably just, like, stay up tonight and grab a zombie. Maybe, do we care about zombie flesh? I don't know. Skeleton would be nice. Have we found a skeleton? There's like 1 million skeleton spawners, I'm sure. So we'll give them a minute to produce some loot. And then we'll just use... there shouldn't be anything that's produced by the Drigmes that we can't store. So the thing you're sacrificing by doing the Ars Nouveau mob farming is that you don't get armor. You only get the drops from the various mobs. There we go. We also get XP. Oh, we get Vengeance Essence. Can we use that for anything? This stuff. Materialized essence from Evilcraft. Which gives us Garmonbozi, which we can make stuff with. Okay, so there you go. Vengeance Spirit drops Vengeance Essence from Evilcraft. We're getting wool, we're getting ender pearl fragments. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure that our storage behind us has a space for all of these, or somewhere else in our storage system also has space. So this is a controller access point, not a controller. So anything that goes into here, if I do this and pick up the linking tool and hold up my hand, you can see that these drawers are hooked up to all of our drawer system over there. So our refined storage can see anything over here. But I think I am going to... We don't quite have enough spaces, so let's add a couple more shelves. Drawers, pardon me. And where... Blaze rods are in the other storage. I'm sure I already have blaze and blaze powder in here. Yeah, there's blaze rods, blaze powder. I do not have leather, but I do not have like beef and chicken. I do have fish. I just don't want to double it. It doesn't matter, but it's nice if I don't confuse myself. Okay. So we need all the things. I actually want to put the meat and things like the mutton and beef and chicken over here, not down here in the mob farm. So let's go make placeholders for those. So the chicken and the mutton and the beef should all have placeholders in the main storage. Only just because I already have food over here. Like we have the tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, pumpkins, fish, seeds, kind of stuff. And we already have leather here, so we don't have to worry about that one. Okay, let's see what else is in there. And we need to add those 4 new drawers to the storage drawer system. So I think I have... You are linked. Okay, good. We can put that away. And then I can say... locking, and lock everything. Oops, God, you already put weird shit in here. Because reasons. And if I unlock this, and then lock this, there we go. My fault for not locking it before I put stuff in there. Okay, and I believe we already have the fragments, the pearls, and actual ender pearls. Blaze rods. Feathers? Maybe not. Do we have feathers in here? We do have feathers in there. Nice. What else? The only thing we definitely do not have a place for yet are the experience gems. So we'll stick those in here because that already has enough upgrades. Holy crap. And do we have a place for sinew? I don't think we do. I think we're just going to stick it in there. Definitely don't have a vengeance essence one yet. Wool, I'm fairly sure is in the main storage. Let's just check. Look at that. Wool. 64. Soon to be many more. Sleepy time. Sleepy time. It's like 4 minutes till sunset. We'll have some tea. Rocking the vanilla chai this morning. Because it's tasty. And it was the first packet I grabbed because I was running late. Okay. I don't think we have to make this very fast, but we're going to route everything from the little drawer into storage. Do you gather anything else that I don't have a space for? I don't think so. Got another Blaze trophy. I want to make a room with every trophy we have because we have a ridiculous amount. Look at them all. They're super cool. I think that would be a fun build. Okay, you guys. Let's see. Do we need it to be fast? No, let's just use pipes. These reliable little guys. Maybe with a gold upgrade. Since we just have some lying around. Okay, that's hooked up to that. Hop in here. Left click on that. It's already empty. Amazing. And because it's going into a storage system, if something doesn't have a place to go, it will stay in the barrel. Which is great. You know what? Let's do a deep slate stair. That's something I have. I do. I have cobbled. Is that going to make me crazy? Yes. Yes, it will. How do I go places and not have a crafting table? Probably because you have one in your pocket, Winnie. Turns out. There we go. Little stair to fix it. And we can add, I think a zombie might be good. I wouldn't mind rotten flesh because you never know when you need it. We have, we have over 1,000 of it. Oh, a slime. We should definitely get a slime. I think we might be able to make some spawn eggs. So part of the reason I put spawn eggs in my saved recipes is to remind me what all I wanted. So we did chicken, we did cow, we did blaze, we did enderman. I don't think we need a pig. We did a sheep. I think we can make. Let me see if I have any charm fragments. I don't think we do. No, I have a necromancer 1. I have 2 shulker charm fragments. So technically, can I make a shulker spawn egg? Ooh, possessed. How about just regular shulker? Look at that. Shulker spawn egg. I don't think we want to do this in here, but let's see if we can do it. Let's go. Let's go outside to this area where there's a ton of source. So there's the brazier, there's a jar, there's the ritual, and I'm going to spawn a shulker. Are you going to grab it? Ha 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 ha! Suck it, shulker! We got you in a jar! As she floats off into space. This is going to leave a mark. Ouch. Okay. So, there you go. Charm fragments. Make your own spawn egg. That's fun. Because we do need crushed shulkers for some of the recipes for, especially for grading materials in Silent Gear. So that'll be cool. We'll see what we get in there from the shulker. They're very happy about the addition of a new friend. Our source is keeping up, no problem. That was my other concern. How much source does it take to run the mob farm? I normally will set up a volcanic source. Because you can get infinite lava from the nether. And there's a container you can throw down buckets of lava and it'll produce source from it. But I love the ender source jars from Ars Editions. Because our source farm's halfway across the base over there. You know what I don't need? Well, I guess it's nice to have the lights in the ceiling. It's fine. It's totally fine. We'll come back in a minute. Let me see if we can make the slime fragments. We have slime. But we need slime pearls. Do we have? I bet we have slime pearls. Hold on. Can I make one of those? We can! So there's a slime spawn egg. What about a skeleton? We can totally do this. There's a skeleton spawn egg and then a creeper. This is a little more dangerous, but wouldn't mind infinite gunpowder. Okay, I think I am gonna take these out to our area here. So there's the brazier. Put down your jar. Light it up. Right click it to get it running. Let's start with our slime. There he goes. Nice. Next, skeleton. Nice. So I'm hoping that this is fat jar. Jar. Winnie, don't forget the jar. Okay, creeper. Did we get him? We got him. He tried to run because I'm wearing kitty slippers. Nice. And I think that's our last three for now. That at least replaces anything we were getting from the dreadful dirt. There's a slime. I think we can go. I want to put them where y'all are, guys. Okay, we're just going to go with up and see if that works. That should be fine. I think they have a 5-block range. Okay, and I guess everything we're getting we have a home for. I do have a place for shulker shells in storage. So $7.98. I should just see if that number goes up. That will tell me. I guess they don't drop anything else. I wonder if we could see what their drops are in JEI. If I said shulker. Can I see what the loot is from that mob? Oh, yeah, maybe. From a prediction model? we might get end rods, which I also have a place for. So I think we're good. And we definitely already have places for gunpowder and bones and slime balls. So we'll let these guys do their thing. I already have 24 experience gems. That's it. Ars Nouveau mob farm. Working very well. If we come across other unique mobs we want to add, or vanilla mobs, I think we're good. Do we want a spider? I mean, I guess we could be completionists about it. What's a spider charm? Oh, I definitely have that. Let's do a spooter. Oh, try any more chilicks. I'm missing 2 of them. Can we, if I had a spider prediction model, we could get one. Or we could just kill more spiders and eventually get 2 more. Remind me to check for those. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you. I'm very excited about this. Like, our janky little hole is now a serene, peaceful, friend-filled little place that produces... Why do we get eggs? Do I have a place for eggs? I must. Bye. Okay, we don't need those anymore. Okay. And I don't need the ender source jar. Woo! Other thing I wanted to show you. Bees. After I sleepy time. Because I had to make the bee shelf, I went ahead and got started. Well, started. I made a single advanced oak beehive with an oak expansion box. We have 5 bees in here. Vanilla. Strictly. It's only because I wanted a supply of honey and honeycomb. And propagules, and I put in here what's called a simulator upgrade, and that means the bees don't actually leave the hive, which is nice. Like, they just sit in there, so I don't have to have a cage around them. And then we have a feeding slab in front of them with poppies. Nice, and they just produce a ridiculous amount of honey and comb. And I should probably hook that up to storage someday. But the upgrade simulator is not expensive. It's just blocks of honeycomb with blaze rods and ender pearls. Like, not expensive now because we have resources. And then the anti-teleportation one is also just honey and an upgrade base. And the upgrade base is just sticks and emeralds and a honey treat, which is honey and honeycomb. And we have bees over here, like 2... I made 1 apiary. We have vanilla bees right there, which is where we got the original stuff. So we have a steady supply of the bee things only because I needed 1 bee bookshelf. And do I have... I put bottles. Honey bottles should have a drawer. Did I dream that? How do I tell what entity has a drawer for it? Maybe I don't. Did I just chuck all those bottles in there willy-nilly? Oh, that's very sad. Okay. No, it says they were in there, like in drawers, right? But I do not see them. We can do a whole honey thing. Let's do it over here. Comb. Bottle. Oh, do we want honeycomb blocks in one? Too late now. And puffs. I really don't think I need storage for honey treats. They can just live in storage. But speaking of storage, one thing I have not done in a while is clean off our disk. So we're using 16K of 65. If I pick this up and put it in our drive, okay, it didn't really need to store much. Good. That means I've been very careful about what has a space in storage versus what I'm throwing in storage. Like, I'm trying not to willy-nilly throw a bunch of stuff in there that doesn't have... Why am I seeing this random untitled waystone? Like, where are you? Where are waypoints? Yeah. I think it's a keybind. One mold, please. Is it... Do I have it on minus? No. Nope. Options, controls, keybinds. I think this is journey map. There should be a waypoint manager. It's N. Okay. Oh, good. Can I delete that? Waystones. Cancel. I have this whole group disabled, which should be good. Okay, Amethyst Ancient. We don't need this one anymore because I have a home set there. I have home turned off because I don't want to see it all the time. Yeah, there's just some random waystones on there. Okay, there we go. Don't like turning around and seeing stuff. How are we doing on all this other stuff? Cobble's back up. I had emptied the cobble because we now have 25K glass. So I've turned off our gravel and cobble production for now because we're full up. Like, we have plenty. Plenty of stone, plenty of lava. More eggs, dragon eggs, than we will ever use. 26,000 dragon eggs. It's ridiculous. Resin is a slime replacement. And ice. We have enough ice to build an igloo. We're doing good on resources. Okay, other things that I wanted to do today. Let me cross stuff off my list. We did the mob farm, Ars Nouveau mob farm with Drigmees. Yay. We teared down the windmill. Love it. Spirited reactor upgrade. And interdimensional wireless. Let's do the wireless first. Go down and down. So I noticed, now that we have all these nether stars, there's this. It provides wireless network access for items like the wireless grid, has infinite range, and is cross-dimensional. Yes, please. So we need 4 wireless transmitters. 1. I need more machine casings. 2, 3, 4. And then I think I have 3 or 4 pairs of elytra, right? Yes, I have 3. So we can use 1 to do this. And then if I go down to where my wireless thingy is. So I changed the default setting for wireless to be 512 blocks instead of 16. Because I'm like that. But now we have infinite wireless. So I should be able to access... And hopefully this doesn't break anything or cost us inordinate amounts of power. I mean, that's not bad. Won't it tell us? Can I set up a little monitoring thing that'll tell me how much power this is using? Hold on. Refined storage has... Grid has a bunch of different monitors. Storage monitor displays the current amount of a certain resource in your storage network. That's just storage. Autocraft manager. Yep. Autocraft monitor. But nothing that says, hey, here's how much these cost. Is it on the... I thought when you right-clicked on the controller, it told you. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the pattern grid. Someday we'll set up automated stuff. But we're so good on storage. I mean, like, we're using a quarter of it. Even with all this crap in here. It's not bad. That's mostly because Winnie is really good at anything that we have more than a couple stacks of goes in a drawer. There's our iron golem doing his thing. Okay, infinite wireless. So is that true? Let's go to... where? Somewhere else. And check. Let's go to nether mining. Can I access my storage? I can! Oh, that's amazing! So, nether stars gives you magic. You can access your storage from anywhere. Oh, the looting. The end looting is going to be great. Maybe we'll go do some of that. Anything else I need down here? Look at all this. This was enough to get us the things we need to grow stuff. We don't need to mine anything anymore, really. Because I can always make a seed for most of it. Okay, home we go. Hello, Mr. Cockatrice, who I never named. The other weird fun thing I want to do after we upgrade our power is try to get our skeleton horses over to the barn without killing them. Yeah. Okay, to upgrade this, we need to tear it down. I think I have all the spirited stuff I need, right? Because spirited is the next level. Oops. I think we can just do it standing here. Yeah, spirited crystal. So I'm going to need a ton of that. Which... I hope we have a store. Hold on, let me make sure I have a storage thing for that. No. Pretty sure not. So let me grab the one out of there. And because that is the spirited crystal stuff, we're just going to stick it right there. Right? That's fine. So that as I do this... Oh, and now we're out. That's okay. While we've been growing it. We should have enough stuff to do this. Okay, so there's our reactor. And we also need to upgrade the pipes. And the little connecty things. So, we go to Powah. And we say... We had Niotic. We're going for Spirited. There's the Spirited, and... Where's my cables? The Spirited. So let's do the reactor blocks first. What are we missing? Spirited capacitors. And I need, how many of these? 9 times 4. I need 36. Four, 5, 36. So I should be able to get the reactor back up and running. Ta-da! And then we will replace... Wow, it really doesn't like going in the same spot ever. Can you go to your home? Nice. And then give me a pipe wrench. Like so. And then I'll put those in there, and then we put all our coal and redstone and things back in, and now we're producing, holy Toledo, 188 forge energy, 188k forge energy per tick. This is why we need a draconic storage. Ken Barbie. Hi, Winnie Wriggler, he says. Hello, Ken. How goes it, friend? I just upgraded to a spirited Powah reactor. I'm very excited. 180k RF per tick for like nothing. Nothing but uraninite since I'm growing it. Yay, all the mods. Now I've got to upgrade our power cables and our energizing rods. What do we want to do? I think I want to use existing parts to do this. I don't know how many we need. Let's just make as many as we can. Like maybe a stack. Possibly. Okay, there's a stack of those. I don't need a ton of these, but let's make... I try to convert as many as I can to the higher tier. Okay, now we have some of those, and now I can probably upgrade these. Like so. Not that I'm actually... Like, I had to empower, like, 4 things to make the seeds, but I have not done... Haven't automated any of that. Okay, and then we do the same thing. In case I need to empower stuff. Ta-da! Spirited reactor. What's wrong with you? Yeah, turn you on. What are you filling up? Oh, it's filling up these. They each hold 16 million. That's fine. They're caught up in a heartbeat. Amazing. Amazing. How do the youngins say it? It's OPAF, completely cracked. Yes, it's so OP. And it's so simple. Like, I love that it is an easy power solution for this pack. And I haven't even started on automation stuff. Why is the glass on my Empowerer purple? And can I make it pink? I don't know. Right? It's just always been purple. Oh, it's probably because I have shaders on. Like, if I turn my shaders off, look, it's clear. But that would be boring. So we have shaders on. That's why. Blame the shaders. Well, that was like so easy to do. I'm almost disappointed. That also means we can upgrade our battery to spirited. I'm dying to need this. Because I'm dying to know how much it'll hold. What? How much? 400 million RF. Go gadget charging. Can I don't think I can make a more advanced jetpack. We need to look. I know our next step needs to be creative flight, but I'm still very much a fan of our jetpack. I've got an emerald jetpack. I don't know. Like, we can make an all-the-modium one. Right? That wouldn't be a bad idea. How many ingots do we need, though? I have like 36. I don't think we have quite enough ingots. We need 4. And then 8. So that's 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. Plus 2 times 3 is 6. 26. Maybe we do. Each one of those is 6. And each one of those. Yeah, we might. I might have enough althemodium. But do I care? I don't know that I care if we're going to go towards creative flight at some point. Look at filled up that 400 million without even batting an eye. Is this working now? Yes. Go to your home. Charge all my things. Nice. Yay, reactor upgrades. Okay. Then the other thing I wanted to do, really quick, was make a temp pad. Like, I know I have a bunch of homes. Like, I think I have 20 homes because I changed the innies. But the temp pad is a... If I could get the recipe up here. I haven't played with this since it's been updated. But I'm pretty sure a temp pad lets you teleport to a bunch of different... Anywhere you set homes. Right? So if I make one... Ooh, what do we need? We need a redstone lamp. We can do that. We also need chronon battery, which requires time steel, which is iron, and we can do that. And so it looks like we need maybe 8 pieces of that. And then what are these? Chronon cells. We can do that. Make 2. So it's a little pricey. I mean, ender pearl quartz. That you need netherite. 6C. What kind of energy? What do you need? Chronometer. What does that do? Who knows? Do you have an instruction book? Location card. I feel like we need that. We can make 16 of them. Okay, then if I open this, no location. New location. Let's do this. Let's go down into our house. Right? Maybe in front of our system here. And say new location. Color. Yeah, orange is great. Name. Workshop. Home. Done. Okay. And if I'm over here and I say workshop home and I go teleport, not enough chronons. What the hell is a chronon? Time still card wallet location card. Chronon cell. Chronon generator. Okay. We need that apparently. The thing that makes the chronons. So is that, it's charging our thing. Okay, cool. Can you just all go in there? And does maybe the temp pad have a hotkey? If we go down to it, there it is. Open temp pad screen. That's cool. Open stick options. We'll deal with that. Tempad travel timeline app. That's cool. Use tempad macro. Nope. Nope. Don't reset keys. Thank you. So if I do this, it opens a tempad. We have chronons because we're generating it. Right? So if I go to workshop home, teleport, not enough chronons. Rude. Oh, it's taken a hot minute. Can we make you faster at all? Location broadcaster. Creative chronometer. Nope. Screening device. Metronome. I feel like that would also... Chronomark? Ooh, it's like a teleporter pad. Chronometer maybe tells us how much chronoms are in the area. Let's try it. Oops, what are we missing? Chronom cells. Chronometer. Let's do it. Oh, I need time steal. Good thing we're growing netherite now. I'm just saying. So what do you do? Chronometer. Go on my belt. Time twister. What do you do? Workstation. I wish you had a book. Knowledge projector. Do we think that's the book? I bet that's the book. Let's do it. Aha! Okay. Chronoms are essential fuel for TVA multiverse technology. Thus, the first step to recreating this technology is generating and storing chronons. Primitive chronon cells can store chronons and be used as materials for more advanced technology. Chronon cells can be crafted materials on hand. Empty chronon cells can be charged slowly over time if carried alongside a chronon generator or chronometer. Or they can be placed inside a metronome. Charged chronon cells will transfer their stored chronons to all carried devices automatically. So as long as they're all present in the main inventory or curio slots. Okay. Nice. So they are a battery, basically. Chronomic generator can be used to generate it, keep in your main inventory or a curio slot. And they'll charge it over time. Okay. Location cards record spatial coordinates for use in multiversal devices. To write location data to a card, a time door marker or chronomark is required with the correct coordinates. Or a standard issue tempad. Okay. Right-click the card onto the marker. We'll link the card to the device. Well, written cards can be used to supply location data to the tempad or the projector. Okay. You can put them in a card wallet. So you can keep a record of all your locations. Yeah, card wallets are a convenient way of storing and carrying a large amount of location cards. That's how they're crafted. Right-click to open it. And yada, yada, yada. Time door marker is used to generate exact spatial coordinates and provide them to other devices. Yep, put a time door marker in it. Nice. Standard issue tempad is unavailable. Rudimentary versions of the device can be crafted. Aha! Nice. And then a location broadcaster. Turn on the carrier will appear in the list of Oh, that's cool. So this lets your friends teleport to you if you're wearing a location broadcaster. Very good. Okay, then steal. Pass also, okay, the chronometer also generates chronons. Screening device is an advanced version of the location broadcaster. Metronomes generate chronons. Place them in the world. Give them chronon batteries. And you can pull the chronons out of it. Okay, cool. So this is another, it's got another power source, basically, for it to run, which is cool. Okay, I love that book. Don't need those or those. I don't think... Like, should we just carry all of them? Our temp pad is working on its charge. Do I now have enough to teleport? Workshop, teleport. Not enough chronons. Okay. It's still thinking about it. Chronometer. Awesome. Okay, so that's tempad. And eventually it'll charge up enough we could go teleport, like Zoom. Okay, we did the wireless. I don't have a spider. I might do that later. Enchantment library, we did that. I think I saved feral flare lanterns to point out that I'm carrying them in my inventory. I was. Where'd they go? Poop. There they are. Should be in my backpack. There we go. For dungeon hunting, it's just easy to throw one down and let it light up a whole dungeon. Makes my life easy. This is another issue we're having. I might have to turn off mob griefing because no endermen that have picked up blocks are despawning ever. Which has always been a problem with modded Minecraft. But is potentially causes bad lag over time. I need to figure out where the wall is down here. I know I mentioned this briefly. I would like to be able to walk from one of these to the other. Are we too far? I think we're too far down, which means there's the dirt. Where's my building? I guess we're not down as far as I thought we were. Okay. So basically, if I went over here, oh yeah, it is farther down. What we need to do is say, what's underneath me here? And over. Yeah. So if I went like this. What room is this? Oh dear. Oh, that works out great, actually. Magic. Okay, let me put another elevator here. Do I have one? No. Can I make another brown one? Nope. Rude. I need to make brown wool, but I need to make brown dye from our dye block. There we go. Like so. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. And if we grabbed more spruce from here. Aha! Okay, that worked, but do we care? Hold on. I don't think I care about what this looks like, right? Except that we want it to have a torch of some kind. Alexa, stop! Alexa, stop! Wow, I had to yell at her. What the heck? She's being grumpy pants. Slab. Nothing like Winnie yelling at her AI persona. Okay, now we can come down to this level from here. This was shenanigans. Nope. We'll just pretend that we didn't do that. What hole? There's no hole. I don't know that that's faster. Is there a reason I have a door there? Not really sure. I think I was going for aesthetic, but not need. Okay, is there anything that this has been producing that we don't have storage for? Yes, ash from supplementaries. Let's do that. Take my egg and my inferium. Why are you not pulling the egg? It's very strange. Wonder if the eggs aren't being picked up. Maybe they only produce chicken and feathers and the eggs are like random. One Drink Me Bro is not working. There you go. Get back to the job, sir. I think we're doing all the things. Do we check our shulkers to see if there's more than 798? Look at that, 826. Nice. Very good. Very good. Put all this back. We don't need any of you. Except for maybe actual planks, because Winnie has to carry them everywhere. Okay, I mean, it's a little roundabout, but at least when I'm here, I could just go over to the downstairs where the mob farm is. And that was, because that was kind of making me crazy that I couldn't get there. It felt very roundabout. Well, yes, I was looking for the thing to heal that floor. And no, I'm not carrying food on me anymore because it's in my backpack and it's being auto-fed to us. So now when I'm up here, I can say, oh, I need to go to the mob farm. Yeah, that just feels faster. That's good. Because who doesn't like little windy, windy places to go around in your base, right? And this is my dilemma. So opinions are welcome. I've very much enjoyed my tower of automation. Because anytime I need more space, I just build up, right? Doesn't necessarily make for the most attractive base, right? Like it's a giant... We turn on our jetpack. It's a giant tower. It's not pretty. I mean, I guess it's not... I mean, it's a box, but it's a fancy box. And then our little house hasn't changed at all. I mean, I did some zhuzhing of the side. Like, you know, sometimes I listen to podcasts and I'm like, wow, that roof is boring. Let's fix it. And I have added a deck of sorts out here, mostly because I wanted to move the coke oven and the blast furnace. And there were other things that I might need to do for create and immersive engineering and stuff that needs space. Create in particular because there was some crafting thing. Oh yeah, I was going to think about how to convert the XP drops in storage into liquid XP so we could store it and access it easier. And one of the ways to do that would be to put... so if we look at the drops, one of the ways to do it would be to run it over an item drain from Create to save the liquid experience, and then we could pump it from there into the Ender IO thing. Yeah, more tower, more better. Oh, you make yours cross plus shaped. Well, that's a thought. Like maybe I should just build another wing out of it. Like extend it this way. I cleared all this off for that purpose. I've also started clearing off the farms that we don't use. Like I got rid of our pumpkin melon because I don't need that anymore. And technically I don't need this farm anymore either. This is just potatoes and carrots and whatnot. And we really don't... I don't have need for millions of those. And if we do, I'll just make a botany pot for all of them. Because I thought I might need more Ars Nouveau automation over here. In fact, I don't need this farm either. I don't need any of these farms. But they're cute and they were there when we started. But yeah, I need to think about automation for refined storage, right? And I need some empty space for that. So maybe we should build, if I were to make, what should we do? We should do it straight through from the house, right? And probably in the same wood. Because otherwise, I will make myself crazy. So our floor is on that level. I know this is boring, but if I come across here, where does that put our floor? Also, why is it always dark when I want to build? I don't even know. Let's go sleep. Woo! Yeah, I need creative flight. Let me turn off the jetpack and drink a flight potion real quick. Because I think... Oh, I can adjust... Hold on. I can adjust drift and speed on the jetpack, right? Right. Let's go do that, because that's important. So if I go to iron jetpacks... Decrease throttle, increase throttle. Yeah, let's try that. So that's period and comma. So period, oh no, comma, toggled reach around placement. Sorry. Let's go change those. Let's see. Iron jetpacks. Maui settings GUI. Yeah, we don't. We want that to be gone. Let's go to Maui. Good. It's building. Let's say show conflicts. Right? That should... What else uses period and comma? This is for what? Locomotive speed. That's, create rails. We don't care about that right now. Pardon me coughing. I'm trying to get muted before I cough. So I got that lingering dry cough. Okay, let's see if that does what we need to. Okay, there. I've set the throttle to be like creative speed. What is like 40%? It's probably good. That way we aren't zipping around. Oh, that's much better. Like we still have a little bit of drift down, but I can live with that. At least I'm not. In fact, for building, I would slow it down even more. And I don't think we want the building too far away. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 would be... Do I have some strip? Do I have some of that? I have some of that. And some of that. Don't need those. What was I using here? That's strip spruce, right? And probably make this one actually even. 1, 2, 3. So 2 on each side. Oops. If I could just copy paste the... Probably should have done that. Let's just start with 5. Wow, can't click. That drift can be a little bit annoying. So maybe we just build with creative flight potions. We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And maybe that's not quite big enough. How big is too big, she says. I know this is so boring though. Like, sometimes modded just doesn't lend itself to pretty. Well, I take that back. Sometimes Winnie is more focused on playing with the mods than she is on building. Later this week, we'll be back in... back on the Cave Raiders server, where I have been working on our Cherry Blossom build. And I'm actually very excited about that build. But you also need to have the ability to make a box and make it look cute and pretty too, as well, in addition. I feel like I want steps to go up. Because changes in elevation are one of the easiest ways to make your buildings interesting. Oopsie daisy. Which means our floor would be on this level. Which means... What did I use? I used oak as the bounding around the outside. What if we went another direction? I did the spruce for this. I guess I could building gadget these. Let's try that. Nope. You're already on it. We don't want to build stairs. We want to build... Nope, build to me. Where's that? Stairs, surface. Horizontal. And maybe not 42 billion blocks. How about 5? Because then that's exactly the spacing between our little columns. See, Winnie can use modded things to build. Oop, I'm out of stuff. Let's go over to the carpenter thing. Make some more of those spruce planks. Like, what are you? Stacked? Is that what you are? Pretty sure that's what you are. Nice. Build, build. Okay, and then we go surface. And switch to these. And I need you to make me what? Horizontal wall? I'm out of blocks. Hold on. And if we're careful... I did build outside. That's okay. We can fix it. Nice. Yay, another super flat rectangle to build stuff on. It's a feature. Oh, I suppose I could copy paste these walls and stick them in there. But that's something I can do off camera. We can also do vertical column. And if I changed it to spruce, so I'm shift right clicking to select the block, in case that was unclear. I don't want it to be 15 blocks high, but if we did it 7, that should be... This one's gonna have higher floors. And I'm out. Doot, 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 doot. Do, 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 do. That's wrong. Can we undo that? Undo. Ah! I love an undo button on a building gadget. Yay! Okay, and if we were really cool... Oops, we would go back down here and pick that block and change it to... horizontal row. Range 5. In the dark. Boop, 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 boop. Need the sound effects. Also, we should sleep so you can see. We'll just slowly hover our way in here. Sleepy time. Did I line it with a chunk? Shut up! God! I'm afraid to look! Oh, especially for automation. How badly is it? I bet it's right between. Let's see. I mean... No, it's bad. That would have been the smarter thing to do. Folks, pay attention. When you build... I mean, I could move it, right? I could move it to that whole corner lines up with this chunk. Because it's almost just slightly bigger than a chunk, isn't it? It's not a bad idea, actually. How many blocks bigger than a chunk is it? 1, 2... And then 1, 2, 3, 4... Like, I could basically get it centered. I don't know. I'm kind of happy where it is. I'll just try to be cognizant of not putting... Does that mean, like, a lot of this is probably crossing chunks? Oh, our reactor is inside one chunk. That's good. What about all these shenanigans? They're like cross chunks. Yeah, but they're not automation lines. Like, even my refined storage is barely within this chunk. It's just hard on servers. Inefficient, as Ken would say. Okay, we're going to pretend we didn't see that. I've done... Alright, have I done... Yeah, we did chunk building for Ocean Block. We absolutely made sure everything was chunk-based for all the automation. Which was fun. It was very good. Should we do something? Should we do like oak for the next ceiling? Oh my god, like we're in modded. I have so many more interesting blocks. It's just difficult. Sandstone, wool. Like I could do anything. Quartz. We can make it out of any. I can make it out of ice, and then all my torches would melt it and drip on my head. Wool might be fun. Now that we're producing it at a... Oh, is there anything I can grow to make calcite? Because I'd love calcite as a block. Now Winnie's just derping around, obviously. Yes, I can use stone essence with amethyst essence and make it. Wow. And we have that. Look at that. Infinite calcite. Because I'm growing all the things. Let's get rid of some of this. And then are there varying bricks? There are. Oh, let's go to the masonry table. Which I don't know where it is. There it is. We can make bricks. That's probably the safest bet. Or little bricks, little calcite bricks. That's kind of fun. Give me all those. This may be... Put one down. Oh, and then let's build a horizontal wall of like a lot. Ooh, no, okay, not that much. Can I get it? There we go. Ta-da! Can we make it go one block over there? There we go. And put it in the corner. There we go. Super, wow, that might be a little hard on the eyes for... I mean, it's bright. Without shaders, it's not bad. Not bad at all. With shaders, might be a little too much. Let's see what the bricks look like. And to do that, do I have you on me? No. In storage. We're going to say exchange. Nope. I want to exchange you with these. And if we say it should only exchange a single type. I'm out. But now I have blocks in my inventory I can go convert. So those I need you to turn into those. Thank you. Exchangey. I'm out of blocks again. Dagnabbit. I didn't realize how many blocks that took. The answer is a lot. Yeah, I think the larger brick size is more my speed. It goes with our trim, too. Not as busy. And then how does it look with shaders? Probably still really bright. It does. But that's not horrible. How does it work as a ceiling? Bright and happy. Modern. So boring. Giant square. That's okay. Winnie will fix it off camera and make it, like, do this kind of stuff to it. The little divots and whatnot. Wow, I don't even have the... What are those? Are those oak? Spruce. They are spruce. Hard to tell with shaders. Just saying. I haven't even done it on this. Probably because I built up 2 levels because we needed place to build things. And then didn't think about, oh, it should probably, the details should probably match Winnie. Nope, missed. Yeah, the drift is a little annoying. Someday we'll have creative flight. Let me know in the comments if you know the best path to creative flight that is not the quantum armor, my friends. I'm telling you, I miss angel rings. I'm about to install the angel ring mod. Just saying. Okay. Are we matchy-matchy now? We are. Except right here for some reason. I'm not sure that helps, but it makes me feel better. No Man's Sky has a 2 gig update today. What? I want to go do speedruns of that. Like, not even kidding. Playing with the bulldozers was so much fun. Moving scrap. Moving and doing. Was super fun. Okay, do we need some kind of decoration along here? Probably. I have oak fence. How do I not have any other fence in here? Dark oak would be nice. I think it's because I haven't been really focused on building in this. Right? Like we've been doing, I've been playing with the mods a lot. Not so much with the building. Sometimes Winnie's just like that. I also didn't do much building in Hightail either. We're going to fix that next time. I have 13 lanterns. That is not going to cut it. Let's do 1,000,000. Yeah, like 64 is great. Ugh. While I'm grateful that you stick to a wall, it's not what I needed today. Let's do this. Nope. I have mega torches everywhere. In fact, let's put another one down. Nope. Mega torch. Have one underneath this bridge, I think. Yes. So I would like to go over here, maybe. And put another one. I think they have a 60, they're like a 64 block range. They might be 128. But we have multiples. I have one over here. I have one there, one there, one there. Mostly because I just don't want to be running around my base dealing with mobs. Other than a random Enderman, right? Okay, that's 2 blocks up, so that's okay. And then nothing's going to spawn even though the ceiling is dark. It's fine. Skelly horses, I didn't get you back to your homes. Basically, I'm just going to... Well, let's use the building gadget and do it real quick. What do I have on me? Spruce planks. Let's do it. Nope, not you. You. And if we say building gadget, G stairs, highest range possible, and I go, I just need to get him down from here. Okay, is this where I need to, I turn around and face it? Yep. There we go. Like that. Ah. And then like that. Hilariously. And then I change it to be, nope. Nope, not grass blocks. Right. Hold down G and say build to me. From any one of these is fine. Groovy. I should probably make this 3 blocks wide. While I'm thinking about it. Stairs. Hello. Are you gonna... Do you not want to go that way? There we go. And there we go. Nice. The hardest part's going to be removing these. Sir. Ma'am, nobody invited you. There we go. 1 horse bridge. Let's go sleep. Let's turn off our backpack, jetpack. Woohoo! Almost done. Almost done. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Let's put all you away. Turn y'all back to the calcite. So I can store you. There we go. Don't think I need the building gadget again. And grab your leads. No, come here. Come here, come here, come here. We're going this way. Hello? Do not fall off of these stairs. I'm just saying. No, no falling. That's what I was trying to avoid. Death of the skeleton horses. Are we safe? We're safe. Yeah. Oh, did I lose one of you? I lost one of you. Sir, why? Come here, lady. Let's go. No, come on. They're like, but we like water. I don't care. I don't care. Just gonna, like, stick y'all right there for now. Until I build you a house. Okay? Okay. We can probably cull chickens as well. Like, not all of them, but we'll leave a couple. Always leave 2 or 3 of each farm animal. Okay. Horses are moved. Now we just need to get rid of this shenanigans. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Okay, what are the bets that this is, like, touching stuff we care about? Pretty high. Somehow. There we go. So now can I go like that? And like that, and like that. I'm gonna throw all this. Wow, there's a lot of chicken parts. So many chicken parts. Amazing. I'm compelled to check on the mob farm one more time. Okay, we do have molten cores that I don't know what to do with. There we go. Nice. I didn't realize we'd get those too. That's great. Good job, guys. All the shulkers, all the bones. String, spiders. I'll probably add spiders. Because I like infinite string, even though like we're growing plenty of stuff to make string out of. I have an appreciation for having all the mobs. I want to go up, up, up. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that was Derping Around in All the Mods 10 today. Thank y'all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. It helps me out. I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.